Hi guys, welcome back to Geeks Wargaming and welcome to our latest video. And today I'm going to be showcasing the latest additions to our British Airborne force. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I will show you what is currently on my paint station for the British Airborne as well. So a couple of months ago, there was an update video for the British Airborne where I showcased the fact that one squad was complete and the PAC team was complete. And since then, they have been in a bolt action battle report supported by the American forces. And in that, you saw the fact that there were 2 squads complete and the PAC team as well. But I have been busy adding to those forces. So I just wanted to share that progress with you today and get your feedback. But before I show you the miniatures, don't forget that in the description below there is a link to Warlord Games. We are now an affiliate of Warlord Games, so if you use that link and you make a purchase, we will get a small tiny percentage of the money back and you are helping support the channel. Also below is a link to our sponsor, Element Games. So for all your hobby needs, go use that link, and again we get a small tiny percent of the money back from that, and again you're helping support the channel. So let's go take a look at the miniatures. As you can see, I have been quite busy adding to the British Airborne. We now have all 3 squads completed. So we have Squad 2 and Squad 3 here. We had 2 of the squads in a battle report. The 3rd squad we couldn't fit in for the points. But I've also finished the HQ selection and also the sniper squad as well. So let's have a look at some of these. So we'll go for the NCO for Squad 2. Kneeling down, bugle in hand, ready to sound off across the battlefield. I really like the British Airborne. I think their miniatures are absolutely stunning. Bring them as well. Sometimes they're not the easiest miniatures to put together with their arm joints and how they all fit, but when they are together, I think they look really good. Again, exactly the same as the other squads. Very light on the camo there, but it just picks out on the camera. And then the base is the stone and the grass. I did say I'd go more grass on these guys than Squad 1, which is exactly what I've done. And then a bit of a mixture really going on. So for example, on this one here, a bit of half and half. Looks like he's just stepping off a path, or a bit of rubble back onto the grass. But yeah, quite happy how these guys have turned out. And then Squad 3, again, mixture of the grass and the stones, but all in exactly the same style, so they all match. Again, both squads have got Brin guns in here, so we have a Brin gun carrier in here. The NCO, I have gone slightly different. So the NCO here, this guy's got the binoculars out, looking out at what's going to be happening. I have to admit, I am quite happy. The Brin gun on both teams obviously have a loader with them as well. And what I've done, so that during the battle you know which miniature you are taking off, the Brin gun loader has the extra pack on the front, and it is the same in the other squad as well. Actually, is it? Yes, it is. There it is. There's his extra pack. But this guy's obviously running some guys from that squad. The other things I've actually done as well is I've finished off the sniper team. So this is the spotter running along with his machine gun and his telescope, so he can go out and do the spotting for the main guy with the sniper rifle. There, full sprint, yelling as he goes. These guys will be in action. Now these guys are obviously all plastic from Warlord Games, and then we move on to probably the first set of miniatures that I've probably done in absolute years, which is the HQ. So this guy was in the battle report, the pointing guy. Now I didn't cut them off their metal bases. I just thought the glue point would be easier if they were still on. So they are slightly raised up off their base. That's why they're all standing on a slight grass mound. This guy's obviously running. And we've got the radio mic guy. A lot more grass on these, but that's mainly to cover up the metal base that they all sit on. And metal miniatures can be quite daunting, but these were actually okay. I managed to get a lot of these painted up in one evening. And obviously you've got the bugle guy. It's quite easy to pick out the details. Sometimes in a metal miniature, I like to paint in parts, so I will paint the body and then the head and then the arms and the backpack. I'll paint all separately and I'll glue them together once they're all done. Metal miniatures, you can't really do that because they're all moulded, so to get to some of those details can be a bit tricky, but those guys there, actually not too bad, really. So yeah, so that is the additions for the British Airborne. Now, I haven't finished, I am still painting. Would you like to see what else is on the paint station? Currently on my paint station, I have the British Airborne Jeep, and this is as far along as I've got at the moment, so I thought I'd share it with you. Basically, the crew aren't in. I'm going to paint them up separately. Robin actually built this and then has handed it me to paint, so that's what I've been doing. Quite happy with the progress so far, quite happy with the look of it as well. Nowhere near finished, but you know, it's a bit of a work in progress for you. So one of the things Robin did do is he's added a magnet onto this and onto the back of the Jeep, so it will stay on while filming, where you can just pop it off and leave it behind and drive off. But let's go onto the Jeep first. Jeep is pretty much done. All the packs on the front, extra bedding, and then the rucksacks all over the place. I've still got to wash that backpack in there using Agrax Earthshade from Games Workshop. It just dulls the backpack back down, but you can see the difference. That one's quite bright and light, that one's quite dark, and I like the dark look on it. I've got the instruments to do on this, but apart from that, it's probably not far off being done itself. Even painted the bottom and the exhaust port. That is how sad I am. On the trailer itself, again, probably not far off being done. I want to add a bit of dirt detail and weathering onto this, which I'll probably give back to Robin to do because he's much better at it than I am. And I want to do the camo onto this as well. And then obviously I've then got the crew to do for the vehicle, and I think you get somebody sitting in the back, somebody sitting in the back of the Jeep, and then you get the driver and the machine gunner at the front, and then this will be ready to go and ready to get onto the battlefield. Again, another exciting bit of kit that I'm really looking forward to going. It looks quite nice on that dirt road as well. And before anybody asks, the dirt road strip is from Deep Cut Studios. It's really, really nice, something they've sent us and something we haven't used yet in a battle report, but we will do. And basically you get a long strip of it and you can cut it up and lay out a road system however you want. So we do have a river version of this as well. I think that's from Tiny Miniatures. And that looks really, really nice. So we'll get them onto a battle report quite soon. So yes, the British Airborne Jeep is my current painting project. As well as a couple of other things that are not bolt action. But yeah, I thought I'd share this with you because I'm quite happy how this guy's turning out so far. Quite happy with all the details. It is actually very detailed. All the packs on the front, all the, you know, spare fuel on there as well. And obviously there's a lot of good source material out there from photos when you look online, so you can have a look at how they were done. And then obviously the trailer again, more packs in there. You've got more fuel in the back, and then the hook. But yeah, it does need weathering. It does need, I've noticed that on the British Airborne Jeeps there was like a thin grey camo on the bottom that British Airborne had, and it's the same on the Jeep as well, like around here. Just subtle, just a couple of blobs of grey, so I need to add them on. But then once it's done, I think that's a great addition to the force, and with the magnet on the back, that makes it a lot easier, and the trailer doesn't keep popping off, so that's always quite nice. So well done to Robin on that one, and then thanks for making me paint it. But yeah, I've really enjoyed painting this up actually. It's been really, really good fun. So thanks for watching, guys. What do you think to the additions to the British Airborne? I can't wait to get these onto a battle report. Let us know below. Are you excited to see them? Please give us a like, it does help out the channel. Why not subscribe if you haven't done so already? And don't forget to click that bell icon so that you never miss any of our content. Don't forget, down in the description you will find links to our affiliate schemes with Warlord Games and Element Games, where you can help support the channel by making purchases. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, we'll see you on the next one.